Lighthouse Angel Messages. Today we're focusing on what the divine has to say for Cancer. Keep in mind, if the title does resonate with you and you're not a Cancer, this reading still could be your reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. This channel, we focus on taking you from zero to hero in your own life. So let's get started. Let's see what the divine has to say for you today, Cancer. All right, Spirit, what do you have for Cancer? Bigger and better experiences are coming your way. You may not be able to see it, but great things are coming together for you as you read this. Trust the process and let it unfold in divine timing. Move forward knowing that all is working out just fine. So Spirit is really telling you you've got something big coming in for you, Cancer. And we're going to get additional cards to clarify this. So don't give up. You know, even though you can't see it yet, you need to trust the process. Trust that the divine has your back and they're working behind the scenes to get this for you. Because they have something bigger and better planned for you. But they need you to have patience, Cancer, and they need you to have faith. So keep focusing on that. Stay positive through affirmations. Think positive, speak positively, and focus on what you're trying to manifest. And don't focus on the now, okay? Focus on where you're going. All right, what other messages do you have for Cancer? Spirit, what other messages do you have for Cancer? Okay. All right, Cancer, let's see. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Okay? And this just is a confirmation about what I was just saying. You may be seeing hummingbirds, or hummingbirds may be a confirmation that Spirit is saying that you're on the right path and that they want you to stay in faith. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. So again, it's just a confirmation. You need to keep focusing on your faith, on this bigger and better things that are coming in for you. You know, if you're going through a tough situation right now and you're like, is this ever going to end? Is there anything better coming? You need to focus on your faith and your manifestations and keep believing, because they're coming in. They're working behind the scenes for you. What else do you have for Cancer? You have number 50, and it's the Angel of Strength. Okay? And this is what you need to focus on, is the strength. Staying in your faith and believing in yourself that these things are coming in. You could be 50 years old, or you could be seeing the number 50. Also, it could be an indication of a sign of change as well. Have great spiritual strength. You know, I'm seeing this with the lion. You could also be a Leo or have heavy Leo in your chart. But it's great strength, great spiritual strength is what they need to focus on. You know, maybe some of you out there are doing something spiritual, like a spiritual business, or maybe you're starting a YouTube channel or anything out there, and you're just wondering, like, is this going to work? And Spirit is saying, yes, you need to keep having faith. You need to keep putting action in and keep focusing on the power of your faith. Okay? So we're going to see what other messages we have for the Lighthouse box. Spirit, what else are the messages? And this will give you continued guidance that adds to this message and to make it really clear for you, Cancer. You can do it. Okay, they really want you to stay with your faith and your belief that you can do this. Whatever you're trying to accomplish here, there's bigger and better things are coming, but they want you to stay with intention, with faith, and your strength that you know that you can do this. Okay? Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on yourself. We have the Fool in Tarot. This signifies a new beginning. So you could be trying to start something new and wondering, you know, do I have the strength? Do I have what it takes? Can I do this? And Spirit is saying, yeah, you can do it. You know, but you need to believe in yourself. You need to find the strength within yourself to keep going. Keep believing. Oh my gosh. Believe in yourself. That's just what I got done saying here. Believe in yourself that you can do this. I mean, it's a double confirmation, Cancer. This is beautiful. Spirit is making it so clear for you. Whatever you're trying to achieve, whatever you're trying to manifest, you know, you have the strength. You just need to focus on your faith and your belief. Focus on what you're trying to manifest. We have the Knight of Cups. Okay? We'll get more information about that in just a second. Respect yourself and respect others. You know, and maybe this is one thing that you may be struggling with, is that, you know, you feel like you want to give up on yourself, or give up, you know, like on something you're trying to achieve in your life. It could be any kind of goal. It could be a business goal. It could be a personal goal. It could be a spiritual goal. And, you know, Spirit really wants you to focus on being, you know, what I'm getting from this energy, from this, is that you need to be gentle and kind to yourself, and to others. But, you know, you've been through a lot in life, and they want you to be compassionate to yourself. It's really what I'm getting from that. Have the courage to make the change, the strength to see you through it, and faith that everything will turn out for the best. I mean, this is this reading in a nutshell, Cancer. I mean, Spirit is making it really clear here. Whatever you're believing in, they want you to believe that you can do it, that you can make this change, that you have. Again, it's another confirmation of strength, right? Faith, right here. I bring to my faith, right? The intention I bring to my faith, and faith that everything will turn out for the best, right? Whatever this change is may require you, you know, to take a leap of faith, like the Fool card, right? And Spirit doesn't want you to be afraid, because they have your back. They will support you in this path that you want to take. But you got to have the courage to make the change. And it's going to turn out for the best, you know, but you got to believe in yourself. And you got to believe that Spirit has your back in this change. You know, you got to surrender. The first wealth is health. So maybe one thing they want you to focus on is your health. Maybe you have some bad habits that, you know, you need to release, that are causing you to feel maybe tired, fatigued, maybe not feeling like you have the strength to move forward with this. But they want you to really cut those things out that are no longer serving you with what you're trying to achieve in your life. You know, it could be anything that is not of balance or you feel is slowing you down. We need to release it. If it's not making you feel good, if it's not raising your vibrations, if it's pulling you down, it could be anything. It could be people, friends, family. You know, maybe you need to have stronger boundaries. Whatever it is that's pulling you away, your health away from being supportive with what you're trying to achieve, you need to take action to correct those things. Okay? It's really important that you know, Spirit knows you can do this. They want you to believe in yourself, but you need to be 100%. You know, you need all this, you need all your strength so that you can focus on the things that benefit you on getting this achievement. The world is full of magical things, patiently waiting for our senses to get sharper. Okay, this is another confirmation. I'm loving this reading for you, Cancer. It's a hummingbird. We have another hummingbird, okay? The world is full of magical things, patiently waiting for our senses to get sharper, right? They want you to get, in order for you to, maybe you're trying to focus on your spiritual gifts, and they really want you to be able to sharpen those senses. I feel like there's something in your daily routine or that you're consuming or eating or something that you're doing that's it's making it foggy, or you're not getting the messages clear. And Spirit wants you to release those things so your senses will get sharper. You know, whatever that could be, something you're drinking, something you're eating, something maybe you're listening to too much, you know, too much social media. It could be maybe a pessimistic attitude. It can be anything. So take what it is for you, but that is what Spirit wants you to be, in the wealth of your health, okay? When everything seems to fail, God doesn't, okay? Again, they want you to believe, because Cancer, even if things seem like they're not working out, or maybe you started a business or started something and you're like, it seems like it's failing. God doesn't, okay? So focus on Him so He can guide you. Surrender to the path so He can guide you, okay? Make your vision so strong that your fears become irrelevant, okay? Again, this is another third confirmation about strength, okay? You need to focus on your vision. If you don't have a vision board, I suggest that you get one. There's all kinds of information on the internet on how to create a vision board, and it can be done anyway. You know, I have one, or if I do on a yearly basis. So the vision boards are so great because they make you focus on where you want to be, not where you are. If you focus on where you are, it'll keep you stuck. If you focus on where you want to be, then it's easier to get unstuck and get motivated and change the energy, right? But focus on your vision so much that your fears become irrelevant, okay? And again, right here, it says, the more fearless and free I am, right? I bring to my faith, let me read this. The more energy and attention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. This is basically the same message, just worded differently. Focus on your energy, on your vision and intention. And your faith will make you fearless. I mean, Spirit is making this message for you, Cancer, very, very clear. I think that's awesome. Don't give up because of where you are now. Never underestimate the power you have to take your life in a new direction. If you are really trying to find the strength to go in a different direction, Spirit is saying, when everything seems to fail, I've got your back here. You just need to focus on your vision. Don't focus on the what ifs. Let God take care of those. Focus on the power of and strength that you have of going in this new direction. Okay? Financial affirmation. I release all fears and doubts about money, and I embrace a mindset of abundance and financial freedom. Okay, this might be something you want to say every day, Cancer, but Spirit is really wanting you to not focus on the money fears of this new direction. They're saying, I've got your back. Let your vision be stronger than your fears, because I believe in your vision. God is saying, I believe in your vision, but you need to believe in it. You need to believe in it. You need to be so strong in your faith as much as God is about this new direction that you want in your life. I release all fears and doubts about money, and I embrace a mindset of abundance and financial freedom. Say this every day for 30 days, Cancer, and see what happens in your life. Every day. Maybe first thing in the morning. Maybe in the evening. Write this down. I release all fears and doubts about money, and I embrace a mindset of abundance and financial freedom. Okay? Because, Spirit is pretty much saying, God is saying here, release your fears and I got you. How many confirmations do you need for me to tell you that I've got this? Don't worry about the family that ignores or acts like you don't matter. Love the ones who are always there for you no matter what. So if you have family that doesn't want to support your new direction, you just need to let that go. Okay? Just let that go. And focus on the ones that do and encourage you and do support you in the direction that you're going. It doesn't matter if they're family, friends, or whatever, blood or not. It's the ones that support you are the ones that matter. Okay? So don't let your fears hold you back. Focus on your intention, and your faith, and that's going to make you fearless. Resilience is the key to conquering challenges. And this is just another confirmation. You need to keep going. Keep going. If you come upon a challenge or are you feeling the fears creeping in, you need to conquer those and you need to keep going, Cancer. Don't give up. Your fears need to become irrelevant. Whatever floats your boat. Okay? And this is what Spirit wants you, when I first see this, I feel like it's Spirit and you're in a boat, right? And they want what you want. So whatever this is, whatever this idea is, or project or business or, goal that you may have, Spirit is with you. You're in the boat together and they want this for you. Multiple confirmations here that they are supporting you with this change, but you have to get out of your own way when it comes to fears about money and abundance. You've got to change your mindset. I didn't come this far to only come this far. Okay. So whatever you're working on, like I said, don't give up. Don't give up that you just made it this far and now you're questioning if you should turn around. Spirit is saying no. Stay in the boat with him. Release and surrender to the journey. Let him guide you. And he's going to take you further. Okay, but you need to release, Cancer. You need to find the strength. You need to let go of things that are holding back your health so that you can be 100%. No fake friends, okay? That kind of goes back here about not worrying about the family that ignores or acts like you don't matter. They're fake anyway. Get rid of them. They have nothing to offer you, and they will only keep you stuck. You know, fake friends don't want you to have a glow up. They want you to stay stuck. So release any fake friends. You deserve better, Cancer. Okay. We have the letter I. And what I got from this is intention. Intention. And also affirmations. I can do this. I do believe that I will have financial abundance. I do believe God is supporting me, right? But intention, you know, you got to put intention in to releasing these health things that might be keeping you stuck. Your intention on focusing on, and again, it's funny, I said intention, it's right here in the card. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Okay, intention. Sometimes it's better to just let things be, let people go. Don't fight for closure. Don't ask for explanations, and don't expect people to understand where you're coming from. Life is better lived when you don't center it on what's happening around you and center it on what's happening inside you instead. Work on yourself and protect your inner peace. Okay? It's basically talking about these fake friends or family members that ignore you or act like you don't matter, right? They're telling you it's just better to let things be, let people go. Don't fight for closure. Focus on yourself instead. Work on yourself and protect your inner peace. It's the only thing you can change, right, Cancer? You can't make people understand, especially if you're on a different vibration than they are, you know, and you'll know because the relationship never does, all of a sudden doesn't feel like it once did. Okay, but you don't need to fight for closure. You're not going to get them to change or understand, and most of the time they'll just gaslight you and blame you for everything. So just focus on yourself and working on yourself and protect your peace at all costs. That can't be bought, right? So don't let anybody take that from you. It's worth everything, right? And through focusing on yourself, you'll be able to achieve these goals, whether it be a health goal or a business goal or some kind of project goal. You'll be able to attain it. You will no longer be surrounded by these fake friends that are keeping you stuck. It's all about intention, right? Focusing on your faith and believing in yourself. Creativity is intelligence having fun. Spirit really wants you to get in touch with your creativity. Whatever you're doing with this project or new thing that you want to do, get in touch with your creativity. I feel like you've been disconnected from that for a while, and it's time to bring it out and let it shine. It's time for your creativity, Cancer, to have a glow up. So whatever that may be for you, it's time to not hold back any longer. Always put your hope in God. Always put your hope in God. When everything seems to fail, God doesn't, okay? He wants you to focus on him. He's going to see you through this, but you need to believe in yourself, okay? Because you didn't come this far only to turn around. Progress is not perfection, okay? Don't search for perfection, Cancer. It's only going to disappoint you. Spirit wants you just to be in the boat with him, focusing on your progress, not perfection, right? Most things can't be perfected until you've done them for some time. You know, it takes time to, go to grow and learn all the different aspects of anything before you can actually become a perfectionist at it. So don't focus on perfection. It's a journey that you just need to surrender to, okay, Cancer? So this message is very, very clear. You need to focus on your faith, your vision. You need to release your creativity. You need to focus on and have faith that God has your back. Surrender to the journey. Release all fears when it comes to money and your mindset about money. And don't have fear about going in this new direction, right? Don't let these fake friends or family hold you back. Focus on yourself and your inner peace, right? Okay, I'm going to get one more card, and I feel like, Cancer, I'm going to get you a self-care card that kind of helps you get through this. I know we didn't touch on this paid Knight of Cups, but you could have someone coming in to offer you a gift or information. That's what I really am getting from this. It could be information about a new beginning or just a kind gesture from someone is what the other thing I'm getting. Okay. So, Spirit, what do you have for Cancer for self-care? What does Cancer need to know for self-care? They want you, it's number 30, so you could be seeing the number 30, but they want you to look for fairies. Okay? When you're out and about, living your life, look out for fairies. They could be on signs, license plates, and you might see them in the stores, on the shelves, on the TV. When you see these fairies, that is a confirmation of this message. They want you to remind you that God is not going to fail you and that you need to keep having faith, keep focusing. This is your sign that you're on the right path with the changes, this change that you want to make, right? Look out for fairies, okay? That's a positive sign from your spirit guides, from God, right? And then also at the bottom of the deck, we have dream journal. So if you're somebody who's been having a lot of dreams or intense dreams, make sure you write them down because they are also telling you something, okay? They're sending you messages. So make sure that you have a dream journal by your bed where you can write it down and, review it later. It may need to review it later, but it's also telling you messages as well. So it's very, very important that you do that if you're somebody who is having vivid dreams, okay? So Cancer, that's the message that I have for you right now that Spirit wants for you. I hope it resonates. I hope something from this helps get you on this right path. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And I send you so much love and light, Cancer. Take care. Bye.